Today, I'm going to show you a really cool crypto gaming coin, Metaverse, which could be potentially triple A standard. Does that sound pretty cool? Well, let's get it. What's up, guys? My name is Aaron and welcome to UX Crypto. Hope all of you are doing well out there. So yes, today I'm going to show you quite a cool little project, and which I think maybe might do pretty good, but there's some pros, some cons, all of that. That's what we're here to find out, okay? But if you are new to the channel, press subscribe, because this is the place you need to be to get to the top of the market together. And if you like the video as you go through it, then you should like it, and also leave a comment, and we can be chatting about what you think and what we don't like, what we do like, all that stuff. We're trying to get here and be a community together. But let's not wait around. Let me show you exactly the coin I'm talking about. So let's do it. Decimated right here. And yes, it is currently at 2,500,000 in terms of market cap, so quite low down on the list. It currently has a circulating supply of 38%, so actually not too bad at all. And the only pro or con I would say is Solana. Okay, so it's actually a Solana based project. I'm not really a big fan of Solana because it has a lot of downtime. It's not that decentralized, but obviously some people are. So if you are really bullish on Solana, then you might think this is a pro. I'm not that bullish on Solana, so I don't think it's a pro. It's more of a negative from my side, but you know, each to their own. Okay, but also other things to note. So yes, it's been through a bull run scenario before. So you can see around here, it's around 2019 when it first came out, and did experience a bit of a bull market, and actually got to around a market cap of about 24 million. Okay, and then yes, now we're obviously gone down, consolidated, and we're in a bear market right now. So yeah, can't expect much in terms of the exchanges. We got no major big exchange. Maybe Gate.io you could say is a big exchange, but yeah, something to think about. But you know what is so good about this project? Why am I showing you something like this? So let's check it out. So here we are. This is Decimated, okay? And you can see the graphics are pretty damn good, okay? And looks very, very interesting. So yeah, it's, from what I understand, it is like a third-person shooting game, a bit like a Call of Duty style game, but you can also drive cars and all of that fun stuff as well. So yeah, but just by looking at it, you know, looking very, very nice, as you can see. What is Decimated? It's a post-apocalyptic survival game of elements of cyberpunk, fighting against or team up with the other players, so scavenge, loot, transport cargo or VIPs to other locations, collect legal or illegal resources and trade them, hunt legendary creatives, capture territories, and build safe houses for the gang. Gang, all right? Here's a video of the gameplay, and you can see, you know, very, very cool, right? So very much like a Call of Duty style game, right? And you can see graphics that look very, very nice. This is actually a game I think I will probably play, right? So me, I'm around the mid 30 range, right? As in but you know, you've got to remember, a lot of people in crypto are probably around 30s, 40s in terms of the actual age demographic. And yeah, I would say this is something I would play, right? Yeah, here you go. Like, so you can actually see that you've got cars in this as well, and you can drive around in the metaverse. Other things to point out as well is this. So, you know, the arena looks very, very big. So you can see all of this stuff. It's very repetitive, you could say, but you know, if you had like maybe 100 to 200 people in this, then yeah, it'll be quite a fun game. So the backstory of this is the Earth has been abandoned after hundreds of years of destructive climate change and catastrophe, neglecting of environments by corporations and industries. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? And then yeah, just literally just giving you an overview of what might be here, so you can see some really cool graphics from this and what might be happening. It's a bit like Mad Max, you could say, a little bit like that, if you know what that is. Really cool movie. But yeah, here's some of the things to point out, which is pretty cool. So you've got third-person survival RPG, a variety of different classes, player versus player, and also PvE, which is, I think, is play to earn gameplay. It's pretty cool, so you can earn from this. And then you've got combat and savage messages, so you've got different missions and stuff that you can do. And yeah, wide range of weapons, vehicles, all of that cool stuff. And then yeah, here you've got your different classes that you can be, so you can choose a different role, and lots of different cool ones you can be, and they all have like different pros, cons, and all of that stuff, right? And yeah, in terms of the marketplace, so the marketplace is not actually currently out, so that would probably be the NFTs and all that stuff to be able to get into this game. So yes, very, very interesting. So that was our first pass, and yeah, I've got to say, first pass looks pretty interesting, wouldn't you say? I mean, yeah, the graphics look really cool. Yeah, very interesting. But obviously, that's just the first pass, right? We need to dive deeper. And if you know about my system, my grading system, you're going to see about it. And all you Patreons out there, if you've joined, you're going to be able to see why I scored this. And yeah, link in the description for Patreon if you want to see why I'm scoring this. Team is where we're going first. We're going to look at the team. Who's behind this? Is it good? Well, let's check it out. So here is the team, okay, and we've got a couple of different people here, but I'd say there's only one major mover and shaker, right? And that's the creative director. You can see here, there doesn't seem to be like managing directors and all that stuff, right? It's just general members of the team right here. But yeah, so people are just builders, okay? But where we're going to go is we're going to go to Stefan right here, Stefan Arnold, because he's the main guy behind this project, it seems. So here we are. This is Stefan right here, and he's the CEO and creative director of Decimated, and obviously he's representing it, so it's a good sign right there. And yeah, he has experience. So he's been working on this for 5 years, so literally 5 years in the making. Pretty cool. Fracture Labs is Decimated, that's the product. And then yeah, before that, he's creative partner and manager at Frame Machine, and obviously CEO and executive producer before in another place. And then yeah, he seems to have quite a lot of video game experience from what I can tell. But you know, Frame Machine, we might want to look at that, see what type of experience that actually is. So what is Frame Machine? Okay, so one thing right here, this is Frame Machine, and this is some of the work they've got. Very, very cool, gotta say. So you've got like Lego, you've got Hogwarts Legacy, which is like Harry Potter, you've got RoboCop. Look, Call of Duty Warzone seems quite similar if you think about the game, right? Also, look, you've got Mortal Kombat, you have got FM Company Real, not sure what that is. Cyberpunk as well, 2017. Got Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, quite a lot of really cool games actually, like Superman and Injustice 2, that is. Yeah, definitely looking very cool. He's got, from this alone, just seeing this is actually really cool. But yeah, in terms of the rest of the people, there's no one really that notable to be able to say, hey, you know, these are big team members, movers and shakers. The other person I could probably show you is this guy right here, and this is Pavel. He's the art director, but just for vehicles, and they seem to have different directors, art directors for different things. And he's got a little bit of game experience as well. There's probably other people out there that I might have missed, but seeing as you're not, I suppose, directors or CEO or CFO or any of that, I can't really put you in the category to consider. So yeah, team pretty interesting, the main guy right there. But what about partners? Have you found any partners, anything like that? Well, let's check it out. As I'm going through all this, there's not actually any partners that I can find, okay? But one thing we could look at is just a bit more about, you know, the metrics around things and all that. So, you know, who's the fundraising? So for example, I'll go on here, and yeah, it just seems like a public sale, okay? So you've got public sale here, public sale there, and then this one is on Hawaii Prime. So maybe that's a partner, you could say. I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like they have any partners from what I can see out of this one, right? But yeah, something to think about. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be looking at is going to be the idea. Is this a big idea? Is it good? I mean, let's go and have a little look. So just from, you know, looking at it, I think it's a great idea, all right? Graphics look really cool. It's mixing, like, I could say, GTA with the Call of Duty in the metaverse. Graphics look really good, and they got cars in it as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And in terms of idea, I'll definitely put this up there for a crypto game. Graphics looking absolutely really nice. So yeah, the next thing we're going to be going and looking at is the website, okay? Is the website really good? Can it sell the dream for you? If someone's going to come on here and be like, oh, you know, I'm really liking this project or whatever, we want to see a good website, right? So let's check it out. In terms of website, I like it a lot, right? So we've got the video, which is showing you actual gameplay, and obviously a lot more of like the story side of things. Graphics really good. And in terms of, you know, you've got video right here, which actually shows you the actual gameplay as well. So very nice. It's telling you what exactly it is about, giving you a backstory as well, some like key areas to look at, and then giving you like different roles. But yeah, in terms of the homepage, pretty simple, but yeah, I think it's quite a nice website. And yeah, other things I could say to point out which would be better would probably be, you know, obviously get the marketplace up, and then yeah, I'd say this, here's the menu, but then you've got nowhere to actually look at like coin utility and things like that. Nothing specifically for that, but yeah, not too bad. But it's a nice site, definitely would say that. So the next thing is going to be the product, and obviously, you know, it kind of links a little bit on what I showed you already in the website, but you know, just to go back, product looks really, really cool, right? Yes, I would put this product up there with being very, very good, because you know, the graphics alone just speak for themselves. And yeah, and hopefully it could be a very good game if they were to, like, you know, do good storylines and build it up and promote it and market it and all that stuff. Yeah, something definitely I think people would be quite interested in playing. So the next place we are going to go is we're going to look at the socials. Okay, like, could this do really well on social? Is everyone talking about it already? Well, let's have a little look. So here you go. This is the Twitter, or the X, you could say, and it has got 56,000 followers on Twitter, or X. And yeah, Decimated right here. In terms of some of the stuff they're showing, pretty cool. So you can see, like, you know, someone driving around in the metaverse. Pretty good graphics, and it's got 800,000 views. Very cool. 72 comments, a couple of reshares, a lot of likes. Pretty interesting, pretty good. And then you've got a couple of people talking about it, other YouTubers, so that's pretty interesting. Only 1,000 views on that one. And then yeah, like 1,000 views here, just showing you like different improvements on it, so keeping people up to date. And then yeah, in terms of that, it wasn't that long ago, actually 21 hours ago. So yeah, pretty active. So what about the coin utility? Is this really good? Like, you know, can you use the coin inside the game? Is there a lot of utility behind that? Well, let's check that out. So from just looking and trying to find the coin utility, yeah, you can just look at staking, for example. So you can stake it, okay, so you can get 13% APR right here. A couple of people obviously staking, some of them have stopped staking. No, to be honest with you, there's not actually a lot of coin utility, so at this current moment anyway, right? Once those NFTs kind of drop, then hopefully they'll see a bit more coin utility behind it. But at current moment, as it stands, I can't see anything from what I can see, other than, like, you know, maybe some stuff here. Like, so, you know, you got pools, farms, staking, but liquidity, that type of stuff. But other than that, yeah, nothing in game which I'm seeing. But yeah, something to think about. So what about the tokenomics? Obviously, we saw a little bit of that, but, you know, can we get a bit more behind that? So let's have a look at that. So the tokenomics we can look at right here. So if we're going to look at the vesting, this is where we're at. So total is 38, or you could say 39% out, near enough, and 522 days left. So that is probably what, around a year and a half, something like that, for all of the tokens to potentially become unlocked. And then you've got, where is the token allocation? So you can see that right here. So 40% go to play to earn, staking, rewards, all of that fun stuff. So 40%. Then you've got 20% marketing, which I think, you know, you do need to do marketing around that. And then you've got the team, reserve, liquidity, and all that. So I'd say, you know, it's not too bad, right? Middle of the road in terms of decentralization, all that. Obviously, team has more, right? But obviously marketing, it's gonna go there, right? So we actually want to see where that goes and all that stuff. Something to think about as well is with the marketing, because this has been through a cycle already. Has some of that marketing budget been used already when it first came out, or are they going to plan to do it in this cycle? So something to think about in terms of where we're looking. So if you go all the way to the end, so March 2025 seems like where this is going to be ending its actual coins out in circulation. So that might be quite interesting. But March 2025, you know, could that play into the hands of the bull run? Maybe, right? That's something to think about. So if you're really, really bullish on this and you think this is really cool, then I'm going to give you two different price targets right now. So we're going to go through a bullish target and a super bullish target. So first of all, we have to use a benchmark to find this, okay? So I'm going bullish target first. So what is the benchmark? And the benchmark I'm using is Star Atlas right here, okay? And you might be like, well, why are we using that? So at this moment, it's currently saying that they are on Ethereum, which is quite interesting, because I didn't actually know it moved off of Solana. So from what I've seen here, look, top Solana NFT games. So Star Atlas was actually on there as Solana-based game, right? So I'm not sure what's actually happened. It must have changed. Well, you know, maybe that's a good thing for Star Atlas, right? Or maybe it's not, but either way, we can look at the price action for when it was on Solana, okay? So that's what we want to look at. So here you go. The current market cap of Star Atlas is 14 million, okay? So that's our target right now. And if we was to look at Decimated, we currently have a market cap of 2,500,000. So we're going to get our calculator real quick, and we're going to do that. So we've got 2.5, and we're going to times that by 6, and that gives us 15 million. And you know, it's very close to what we are right now, so 14.6. So that literally is a 6x, okay? So maybe you're thinking, oh my God, that's not a lot, right? I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. You know, don't be greedy out here. That's not too bad at all, right? But I would say that, yeah, we could probably get a lot further than that, right? And that's where we're going to go. We're going to go to the all-time high Star Atlas, okay? And that gives us the super bullish target, okay? So let's go there right now. So what was the all-time high? The all-time high from what I can see here is around 430 million, okay? So we need to get, you know, decimated to 430 million. So let's do that quickly. So we are going to do the 2.5 and then we're going to times that by 180 and that gives us 450 million. So there you go, 430 million. Well, a little bit on under, right? But you know, give or take, it's a 180x. Give or take. What do you guys think of that? If you want to know what my score is for this, I have a whole bunch of different scores. I've reviewed over 70 crypto coins and I rank them against each other to find the good ones from the bad ones. And if you want to see where this one lands, then Patreon, link in the description, and you can check it out and see where this one lies. So here is my Patreon, and you can actually get this right now with 30% off. So normally the price is $29.99. And it's actually at the moment $19.99 in terms of pounds, but obviously if you're American, $26. So yeah, you get it right, you can. And there's only, I think, 12 slots left now. So yes, it's selling out. It's very, very useful because you can literally benchmark a whole bunch of different coins against themselves and see which ones come out on top, and in all different categories. So if you're looking to try and build your portfolio up, this would be a great way to actually find what you're looking for. But what did you think of it? Do you think it's good? Give it this video a lovely little like if you did. And yeah, let me know what you think. I would love to know your opinions about this project. Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. But if you want to be around for this bull run, then you need to subscribe, all right? Because I'm trying to get all of us to the top together. And obviously the Patreon is where all of these cool little features that I've created you can get. But subscribing is the first step. And yes, obviously seeing where we all go together. But if I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Bam.